Hi everybody, it's time for What's New at the Zoo with
Jim Bartoo.
I'm Devon O'Day, and I'm a fan of the Nashville Zoo.
It's a little warm out. You know, we're in August now, so it's, you know, I understand it might be a little steamy outside, but
It is.
we're sitting in the shade. We're doing all right.
It's a perfect time to be at the Nashville Zoo, and there's so many fun things to take place, and spending the night at the zoo is the first thing that you ever want to do. I mean, for me, I don't know if I'd want to go to a campground if I had a chance to go to the Nashville Zoo and spend the night.
I know. This is a great chance. If you've never been camping before, even if you have and you just kind of like camping, this is a great way to get out, spend the night at the zoo. There's lots of activities in the evening. You bring your own tent, you sleep on our festival field, all these activities, and in the morning you get up and you can walk around the zoo, and all the keepers are bringing the animals out and feeding them during that time. So lots of great things to do during Zoofari Slumber. It's the end of August is when we're running this. So if you're interested in going, go ahead and check our website and see if there's still room. This is a popular event, so I hope it's not sold out yet. It sells out quick.
Every single time we bring it up, people get their tickets in early, and
It gets snapped up.
They snap it up. They do. And it's a cool thing because it's a safe way to have a very cool adventure with your kids.
That's
if you've
right.
never been camping, or maybe even if you have, this is gonna be Scout Camp. It will beat Scout Camp.
I know, this is going to be the best. And what's better than spending the night at the zoo, honestly?
Nothing.
Really nothing.
And waking up with those sounds. Is it the screaming gibbons?
That's right. Early in the morning, they're just dying to get outside. Yep.
I love it. Well, here's something for adults. It's coming up in September, and it is the Sunset Safari, and it is lovely.
That's right. Yeah, this is our annual fundraiser. It happens on September 19th, and this is a chance to get out, support the zoo, and there's food everywhere. We usually have about 40 or 50 different restaurants that come out, and they provide a whole table full of different stuff that you can try, samples of different things. There's bars and beverage stands all over the zoo. There's entertainment all over the zoo, so there's music and dancing and food and drinks and everything else, as well as the exhibits being open. You know, you can still see flamingos at night. Andean bears will be out. The tigers will be out. So all these different great things to see at night, supporting the zoo, a different way to be able to see that. It is an adults only event because there's alcohol involved. Leave your kids at home. But this is a great night to be able to come out, support the zoo, taste all the great things that Nashville restaurants are offering, and have a lot of fun.
Our Nashville Zoo it's a nonprofit. NashvilleZoo.org is the website. It's a .org because it is a nonprofit, and we need your support out here because it's a fantastic zoo that does so much in the conservation part of what we do.
It's a hard word to say, but yes.
Conversation part of what we do is what we're doing now.
Let's have a conversation about conservation. Let's have it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. There's something very cool. Now, that is September 19th for the Sunset Safari. So don't forget to get your tickets in early for that. And this is something very, very beautiful. We're here on Nolensville Road. And it is, if you want to know anything about the Hispanic culture, this is really the heart of Nashville's
It really
Hispanic
is a big Hispanic community all around us, and so we are thrilled to be able to celebrate Hispanic heritage through a festival that we have on September 27th. So it comes towards the end of the month. This is Hispanic Heritage Month, I believe, in September. So at the end of the month on the 27th, it's Saturday, come on out, September 27th. Lots of Hispanic cultural stuff. We'll have dancers, we'll have food samples, we'll have artistic types of programs that are going on. Lots of different booths that you can connect with, different organizations around town. A great way to support the Hispanic community in general. So come on out. We'd love to have you and see you out then. Just something different to do out at the zoo besides just going and seeing animals. Now you can also get a little culture in.
I love it because I can see the there's kids. The bubble machine is going on right behind us.
That's right.
I know, I love it. So if you guys see the bubbles, that's just one of the things that's just along the path to make things more interesting.
It's magical.
It is. It's magical. And the Hispanic Festival is going to take place September 27th.
That's right.
Get your tickets ahead of time because those things can sell out as well.
They can. It's a very popular day, so getting your tickets in advance certainly does help. If you're a member, you don't need to get tickets, you don't need to make reservations, just show up and we're going to let you in.
But don't forget the date, September 27th.
That's right.
All sorts of good things going on at the zoo all the time. And NashvilleZoo.org is where you get all the information.
That's right. Yeah, and we've got something else to talk about up in the next segment. We're celebrating our Backstage Pass celebration summer. So the past couple of episodes we've been featuring Backstage Pass, and that's going to continue.
Well, the Backstage Pass, it's not to get backstage where all the entertainment is. It's to go backstage where all the animals is. Animals are.
It's kind of entertaining. You'll be entertained.
You will definitely be entertained. So we've done the Backstage Pass for the red pandas.
Yep.
That was so cute, but don't touch.
No, don't touch them, yeah. And we also did it for the sloth, too. We did the sloth in the last episode, so now we're going to do aardvark this time.
Aardvark.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. And they're bigger than what you think. We'll tell you all about that coming up on What's New at the Zoo with
Jim Bartoo.
Having fun?
Yeah, I'm going to key of my own pretty soon. Me too.
Good night, Kia guy.
Good night.
Buckle up, Dad.
There yet?
At Kia of Murfreesboro, we're here whether you're ready or not.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
333.
Busy Bee.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
I'm
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
We're here with Hope Kennedy, and we have got a very special animal to introduce you to today. Who is this?
This is Karanga. She is one of our aardvarks.
Oh, she's a sweetheart. Now, I want to clarify right off the bat. A lot of people get this confused. This is an aardvark. This is not an anteater.
See,
Okay,
no,
so
I was
these
going to
are-
ask. I go, these are not ants either. She's not eating ants. So
No,
this
she's
is,
eating like a food, but anteaters are a very different type of animal. They have a very narrow snout. They're found in another part of the world, those kind of things. So tell us kind of a little bit about aardvarks. Where are they from? What kind of animal is this?
Yeah, so they are typically found in sub-Saharan Africa. They love kind of grassland-like environments. because they are kind of mixed up with the anteater pretty commonly, they do have some of those similar characteristics. They have the long sticky tongue for eating insects. Karanga! We'll see if she'll come back to some treats in her food bowl there.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she ate the fruit and nothing else.
Yeah, but yeah, even though she's not an anteater, she still will eat ants and termites. And they don't have any super close living relatives. If you look really, really far back into their family tree, they're actually related to elephants.
Oh, okay.
Elephants.
Yeah.
How cool is that? But you know that little nose there has it kind of looks elephant-like.
Yeah, it's kind of a snout-like movable type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the word aardvark actually translates to earth pig, so you can kind of see.
It looks like my pig too.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
And it looks like they have no hair, but if you look closer, there is actually hair on the top. Tell me a little bit about why they're kind of structured that way.
Yeah, so people are always really surprised because there is that touching opportunity in our aardvark tour. That hair kind of feels like a kiwi, if that kind of gives you an idea.
You have hair like a kiwi. Did you hear her? Like a kiwi.
And when are they active? Do you see them out during the day, or tell me a little bit about what their activity's like?
They're very much nocturnal animals. They are very active at night foraging for bugs. They'll actually typically walk somewhere around 10 miles each night.
Oh, wow, okay.
So whenever she does go on walks through the zoo during the day, she gets sunscreen on her ears and her tail just because she's not built for those sunny environments.
Okay, what kind of sunscreen you get for an aardvark?
Just some baby sunscreen meant for sensitive skin.
Oh, are you kidding? She gets like copper-tone baby kind of. Okay, I gotcha.
Fantastic. So this is another one of the Backstage Pass tours that we offer. Is this considered a popular tour? A lot of people buy the aardvark tour? It seems like an unusual animal to meet close up.
Yeah, it's
very much.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of medium popularity. Usually for our sloth tours, we get full houses. Some weeks for aardvark tour, we'll get all 10 slots filled. Other weeks, it's just a small group. But Karanga does great either way with big groups and smaller groups. She loves visiting everyone, taking food from all the people.
Does she like being touched?
She does during certain parts of the tour. So typically what we'll do is have people hold off on touching her until the very end when we give her this food bowl. And then once she's focused on the food, she does not mind being touched at all. I wouldn't say that she necessarily seeks it out, but she doesn't show any signs of stress. She is completely comfortable and just so focused in on that food.
Now her feet are like a pig, so do you have to trim her hooves like you do a pig?
So she's actually got individual toenails if you look really close, and those toenails can dig through concrete. They are super strong, for sure.
I do not want to make you mad.
Wow.
So yes, we do on occasion trim down those nails, especially during the winter when it's too cold to take her out for walks very often, because those walks will kind of naturally grind down those nails. But yeah, it's a completely voluntary nail trim process. They get lots of treats while they're doing it, so they really enjoy it actually.
And if you're tuning in and looking at this stuff, this is kind of a little bit of a chaotic tour, right? This aardvark kind of does what she wants to do. She's
but it's
kind of
real. This is not like, okay, these are trained monkeys at a circus or something.
Yeah.
These
and
are
this is its natural tendency, is to kind of roam around and look for food, and this is what it does all night long. So when you come to the Backstage Pass, you come into this room and you sit down on benches, much like we're sitting down on benches, and just kind of watch this animal roam around, and eventually you get a nice close pass at it and maybe a chance to touch it.
Yeah, so she does have some cues that she'll do around the tour, but most of it is spent kind of roaming. She has a walk cue where she will line up her shoulder next to her trainer and walk around the room with them. So that's helpful whenever she does try to cause a little bit of chaos.
She is. It looks like she's digging back behind some stuff right now.
For sure. She's such a scent-oriented animal.
She can dig through concrete. She heard it.
So, is this aardvark leash trained then?
She is harness trained, yeah.
Okay.
So behind the scenes, we have a little stool that she'll put her front feet on. We'll have the harness draped through it. we are able to buckle it up voluntarily, and then she goes on that walk on leash and harness.
Fantastic. So you actually take her out in the public during regular zoo hours?
Yes, as long as the temperatures on the sidewalk are okay for her little feet, and depending on the schedule that day.
If someone were wanting to come see the aardvark just walking around the zoo, is that a pre-scheduled time, or is it just kind of whenever it is that you guys can get her to participate?
It's whenever we're able to kind of work it in. I will say during the summer, because it heats up so quickly, you're more likely to see her walking around the zoo in the earlier hours of the morning before the sun really heats up the concrete.
Great. And where in the zoo can you, if you see her walking around, where in the zoo is typically would she be walking?
Yeah, we start her off in the Unseen New World Plaza most of the time, and then we let her decide where she wants to go on that walk.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah,
And
she's walked all the way over to the orchid exhibit recently,
Oh, wow.
too.
Okay,
She'll go
So
wherever
does she have
wants.
any favorite places that she usually likes to go, or what's her favorite part of the zoo?
It really seems kind of random for her. I will say last year she got on a streak where she loved visiting the gift shop. She would just kind of walk around, peruse,
Don't we all?
and then
Sounds
leave.
like my children.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like she's finished. It looks like she's decided. Oh, she's going back out again.
Encore,
She's just back in there looking
and
for
her
more food.
her back feet, it's so funny. They look almost like human feet, or because it's got almost like a heel and toe. And if you look at the back of her feet, I mean, it looks almost like a human foot.
Yeah, she is kind of walking on her toes there for sure. They're such strong animals too to be able to dig that much that quickly. They can completely bury themselves within about 5 minutes if they need to.
Completely bury themselves. Is that the way they defend themselves? Just to hide and dig in, or is it to get cool?
It kind of depends on where they're at. So if they do think that there's some commotion coming by, they might dig themselves a burrow. They might run to a nearby burrow. They're animals that have tons of burrows in this little area.
So they're a burrow animal. Okay.
For sure, yeah.
And their treat, I noticed, avocado.
Yes, avocado and banana are her absolute favorites.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Hope. This was fantastic. I have a question. Do we have any visitor questions or anything?
We don't this week, but people have been really excited about learning more of the Backstage Pass.
Oh, good. Well, you just sat through one, so that's all what it's about. And if you want to sign up for a Backstage Pass, you can see that on our website at nashvillezoo.org. Look under the Visit tab. That's where you're going to find that. We have a bunch of different Backstage Passes that you can take advantage of, including the aardvark. Plan your visit ahead, because a lot of these Backstage Pass programs sell out very quickly, so sometimes months and months in advance. So just plan ahead. And if you don't find the answers that you want out of that, contact us. You can email us or call us, and we'll try to get those answered for you.
Absolutely. And for all those people who love the giraffes are back. Giraffes are back, and everybody has been saying, oh my gosh, when are the giraffes going to be back? They're back.
The giraffes are back. That's right. We opened up leopard forest, so the pathway up to giraffe is now open, and they're as excited to see you as you are of them.
Especially if you have those pods,
that's right, the locust.
Locust pods?
Locust trees, yeah, have those big pods. They love those. Yeah, it's like candy bars for them.
Oh, they love them.
Yeah.
Well, we are so glad that you're watching. Hey, stay tuned. We've got more animals to come in the show. So don't go away. It's What's New at the Zoo with
Jim Bartoo.
Let us connect you with a team that you'll be bedazzled by when you connect with Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's meet the team. This is Charles Calvert, known as One Take. He's the plumbing service manager. Here we have Matt Cook. He's known as Big Country. He's the HVAC service manager.
Visit Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning for all your needs.
Having fun?
Yeah, I'm going to key of my own pretty soon. Me too.
Good night, Kia guy.
Good night.
Buckle up, Dad.
Are we there yet?
At Kia of Murfreesboro, we're here whether you're ready or not.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
333.
Bee, oh, busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
This might be one of the biggest animal adventures we've had so far at What's
right.
New at the Zoo. And we have Aliana Rollerson here with us. And who are we meeting right now?
So today we are meeting Wilma, and she is a rhinoceros iguana.
And she's got a little attitude about her. She knows who she is.
She definitely does. She is very well known in the zoo, actually. She used to live on exhibit in our Unseen New World with a male rhinoceros iguana. And then she actually came to live with us to be an ambassador and live by herself because she was beating him up a little bit.
Oh, wow.
So she decided she wanted to live by herself, be a single lady. So she gets to hang out with us instead now.
And it's almost obvious that why they're called rhino iguanas, but talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, on the tip of her head here, kind of above her mouth and her eye, you can see she does have that horn. So that's why they get that name. It can be used in mating rituals potentially by the males, and it can potentially help them to dig and things like that. But otherwise, it's just kind of an extra ornament that they have on their face.
And is it technically a horn? Is it, what is it made of? Do we know?
So everything on her is made of keratin, the same thing that our skin and nails is. So I don't think it would technically be considered that. I think everything on her is considered a scale. So even these ones on the end that look really different from all the ones covering her body with this really pretty blue color that she has, all of this on her would be considered a scale.
She is. Beautiful pattern on her, and she looks very prehistoric. Is this an animal that's been on the planet for some time, or?
I can't say rhino iguanas specifically have, but yes, she definitely has a lot of dinosaur qualities, we tell her.
Where are they typically found? Desert, marine?
So they're usually found on the Caribbean islands. So they're found in rocky areas. They can climb, not quite as well as like the green iguanas that we might be more familiar with that have come up into like areas of Florida and things like that. So she's not going to be like hanging off a tree limb or anything like that. But they'll climb rocks out in the wild. And Wilma herself has been known when she's out places, if anything is in her way, she's well known to just climb right over it. She is not fazed by that.
Do they get in the water at all, or?
Not so much, no.
Okay, all right.
What do they eat?
They love fruits and vegetables, so she gets a salad a few times a week here at the zoo, and then she loves her grapes and apples. She's too interested in everything else going on right now to eat them.
She's side-eyed.
She gave you one of these.
She's very curious. That's one of my favorite things about her is sometimes she'll get a little bit nervous, but once she's comfortable in a place, she's very curious. She loves kind of checking everything out and seeing what's going on.
That's great. Fantastic. And you take her to, she's an ambassador animal, so you take her, where has she been out to? What kind of?
So she has been working on potentially coming out in our amphitheater for our shows, actually.
Okay.
So we've also been working on having her out for encounters, so potentially seeing her around the zoo or potentially in the future during
in our shows during the summer as long as it's warm enough out for her.
So she's still kind of an apprentice.
And if she's ready, that's right. Yes. as long as
She's still
ready.
working on it then.
Yes.
She's like in her apprenticeship.
Yes.
Now, is she shedding a little? Is this a little shed back here?
She is, yeah. So you'll see kind of she's got some speckled, she's got some like darker brown areas and then some really bright blue areas. So she's had the darker brown is the part that hasn't shed off yet, and she's got that blue underneath. And actually the really fun thing is that when all of these scales along her back shed, the shape comes off as well, like perfectly.
Oh,
a perfect
wow.
little
wow.
a perfect
so
little
not
husk,
the actual
basically.
scale itself, but just an outer
Just
shell
an outer
of it.
layer of it. Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know how much I want to pull that little piece off?
Nope,
I know,
don't
it's hard.
touch
It's
that.
hard
Yep.
not to,
I know,
to try to give
I
her
know. You see that because you see those lizard workers on
For sure.
on social media, and do you have to help them with certain things?
It kind of depends. We definitely give them their time to kind of do it themselves and rub it off themselves. We give her rocks and stumps and things to kind of rub up against. The ones on her back, I did help her out a little bit with, but we always
couldn't resist it. That's
we always
right.
make sure that it's ready to go, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she's been doing pretty good working on it herself.
Do they have trouble with their nose and their eyes? Sometimes you see that too.
Not so much with them. No, they love rubbing. She loves rubbing her horn on things, so she kind of rubs that off pretty good. Yeah.
In the wild, who eats them? We talk about what they eat. Who eats them? Who are their predators? What do we have to watch out for?
So honestly, a lot of what they're kind of facing out in the wild is things that have been introduced by people who live there. So actually, people's pet dogs can be an issue for our native habitats and things like that, native wildlife. So that probably is their biggest threat out where they live, because they are, a pretty big animal living down there and things like that.
Oh.
Settling.
She looks like she's ready to go somewhere.
She's like, okay,
Settling
I've been
in.
cute enough.
I know, settling in.
Oh, she's settling in.
Yeah,
That's
I think
good.
so. She's
Yeah.
nice and relaxed. Her favorite thing is if it's nice and sunny, she'll sit out and she'll splay these back legs like totally like a dog,
Okay,
like
so
scooting on the floor.
she's getting into it now.
Yes.
I got you.
And so she does not mind the hot weather at all.
No, she loves the hot weather, and she is one of our animals that doesn't mind tactile. So not all of the ambassadors that we work with like to be touched, which is totally fine. They can still do their job and work with us and things. But she is an animal that actually does really enjoy getting scratched and things like that. So that's why I'm kind of giving her some scratches to kind of keep her, happy and stuff.
At some point when she does start making public appearances, will people get to do that? Will people get to touch her or scratch her?
Probably not, since she is so big, but she is also target trained. She'll walk to a target. So potentially we could have kind of guests come up and get to target her, and we could deal with the feeding and everything just to make sure we're staying away from the teeth. They do have very large teeth. So I myself, you will see, do not put my hand anywhere near her mouth.
Right.
So she likes back scratches, and she likes scratches on top of the head, but nowhere around the mouth. I try to stay clear of that.
That's probably a good idea, yeah. That sounds great. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
this has been fascinating.
It really, really is. What is so nobody would have this kind of iguana as a pet?
They actually can be kept as pets in the United States. That is kind of another thing that they're facing out where they live, is populations declining because they were taken in the past as pets. So it is definitely possible, but I know that I would not recommend an iguana this size as a pet. She can be, as I said, pretty good climber. She can be kind of messy, honestly, and she's very determined. So there's really not much containing this girl. She goes where she wants.
Gotcha.
You go where you want.
That's right.
Well, fantastic.
I mean, she has this attitude. I cannot tell you. And what is her name?
Her name is Wilma.
Of course it is. Wilma! I think you are adorable, Wilma. I think you're just absolutely adorable.
I think so as well.
Well, you guys, thank you for watching. This is our best part of what's new at the zoo. It really is. My favorite part.
It's fun.
It really is. Thank you to our sponsors. Kia of Murfreesboro. Get your car service there. It's fantastic. Get you a new Kia. You just tired of what you're driving. Get you a new Kia, right?
That's right.
And our friends at Busy Bee Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, they are busy bees this time of year. So give them a call if you need them, because they sponsor our show. And tell them thank you when you call them. And tell them where you heard about them. I'm just fascinated with this thing. Just keeps them looking. I love her.
Watching you deliver.
I just love it. Well, we'll be back next time. Take care, everybody. NashvilleZoo.org to get all the info.